Hello, Earthlings. Hello everyone, Aaron here, aka AJ, aka Papa. It is January 4th, 2019, and I'm back with another vlog to feast your eyes and ears upon. I'm tired. I slept last night. I just don't know that I slept well last night. I don't know what's going on, but today I'm very tired, and that's okay. We have these days where we have low energy. It's alright to feel this way. It's okay to be who you are. Stay authentic, people. So here I am. Feast your eyes upon this holy mess that is before thee. Hair's, beard is, God, I love me. So I am working the bookstore today from 9:30 to 1, and then I'm going to go grab Zachary and meet my mom, who's going to be in town, and we're going to have a little snacky snack over the afternoon. And then tonight I work delivering. So it's going to be a full day, but a good day. And I always know it's going to be a good day when I start with a Zen quote of the day. Ready to hear it? Here it goes. Zen quote of the day comes from Leo Tolstoy, who obviously you probably already know. He is a Russian author, and it goes a little something like this. If you want to be happy, be. This one's going to be a short one today, guys, because I just feel it in my spirit that this is going to be one I drive home with minimal talk. Here we go. For some people, this is a difficult pill to swallow. They don't like it. It irritates the tar out of them, especially when they're already in a bad mood and you tell them this, so don't do that to people. But if you want to be happy, you simply need to choose to be happy. I know there are circumstances, there are situational things that come into one's mood, but at the end of the day, it's important to know that the only person, the only thing, the only one that has control over your mood is you. And if you want to be happy, you simply need to make up your mind to be happy. The thought process really gets people's motors running, man. They don't like it because then it means you have to take responsibility for all the bad stuff in your life, right? Everyone wants to take responsibility for all the good stuff in their life, right? All of the successes, all of the joys, all of the good times, but nobody wants to take responsibility for when you have a bad day, for when you're cranky, for when you yell at somebody, for when you are moody. Nobody wants to take responsibility for that, but the reality is it was your choice to walk that pathway. We all have a choice in how we react to circumstances and situations. So now, how will you react to that information? You have control over your mood. There are two types of people in this world. One will take this information and say, wow, that's incredibly empowering. I'm going to use that to really empower myself to do better day in and day out. And the second type of person is going to go, well, that sucks. So you mean everything that has happened to me up to this point is my own fault. So you're blaming me for everything bad that's happened in my life. Well, that's ridiculous. Well, I'm here to tell you, whether you feel it's ridiculous or you don't feel it's ridiculous, it just is. And the sooner that we let go of this whole victim portion of our belief system, the quicker that we can take control of our lives, accept responsibility for who we are and for our situations, for our circumstances, for our moods in our lives, and the sooner we can learn to change the internal dialogue that is making us feel crappy. The sooner that we can recognize that those things are completely within our control, completely our responsibility to monitor, the quicker we can take control over that stuff and become happier individuals. I know it's annoying. I have days too where I feel equally annoyed by it, but then I have to pull myself up by my bootstraps and say, you know what? If I want to be happy, I just have to choose to be. And maybe I'm tired today, and maybe I don't feel like accepting responsibility for it. Well, that's fine. Walk down that road, but I can guarantee you it's not going to get better until you choose to be different, until you choose to have a different outlook upon life and upon your circumstances. You can do it, guys. I know, because I have been extremely negative in the past. I have had some of the craziest things happen to me in my life, yet I still choose and I try and I strive to be a positive person every day. If I can do it, I know you can do it too. Let's shake it off. Shake it off, guys. Don't allow anybody to tell you that you are a victim, not even yourself. Don't for 1 second buy into this premise that you are not in control of whether or not you are happy or not, or successful or not, or lucrative or not. You are in full control. And yes, there are situational things. Yes, sometimes we have to overcome things. But if you look at something that you need to overcome and say, I'm going to be miserable because of that, then you will be miserable because of that. Or if you look at it and you say, you know what, that's something that's going to have to be overcome in order for me to continue towards the goals and the life aspirations that I want. Let's get it. Let's overcome it. Let's do it now. The quicker you overcome, the quicker you will realize your goals. The quicker you realize your goals, the happier you're going to be. And it all starts with a choice. Choose today to be happy. Love you guys. Hey guys, I just got off work and I was listening back to some of the footage that I had from earlier, and I just wanted to make a couple of points after the fact. And the first point is that we understand, or I understand, that there are a subset of people who have significant mental health issues, and for those people, I do understand that it's not always just a matter of making a choice to be happy. And with that said, I wanted to make that point, but just also understand that even though you have mental health issues, there is still a personal responsibility to yourself to seek help for those mental health issues. There are resources out there for those of you who can't just pay out of pocket or who don't have the insurance. There are resources. So if you are suffering from mental health issues, please, 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 I beg of you, seek out those resources and get a little help, because it really makes all the difference in the world. And nobody is above it. I've been there, had to seek out those free resources many, many times throughout my life. And I have people in my life now who still suffer from significant mental health issues. So keep that in mind, that I operate from the understanding that there is that subset of people. So please don't feel like I am attacking people who can't help themselves. The second point that I wanted to make is that, yes, the rhetoric that I was kind of spewing forward seems a little bit harsh, and I wanted to kind of soften it by saying that I'm not trying to minimize your pain, okay? So we talked about like circumstances and situations that filter into your mood, and so I'm not saying not to feel those feelings and not to have pain and experience it and go through the motions of dealing with the pain. I'm just saying that don't dwell in it, don't hang in there, don't stay there. At a certain point, regardless of the situation, regardless of the circumstances, you have to make a choice to say, despite this, I'm going to choose to feel the pain briefly and then choose to be happy in spite of my situation or my circumstances. So those are my two addendums. I just wanted to make sure the way that I was coming forward was in a very kind of no apologies way, but I want you guys to know that I do understand that there are circumstances and that there are mental health issues that come into play. Just don't stay there. Just be responsible. Just get help when help is needed, and just be responsible to yourself and love yourself, because all that I say and all that I do and all of the information or the advice that I give all comes from a place of love. So remember that, guys. I love you very much. Hello, everyone. Home, safe and sound. Finished up with delivering. It was super duper slow tonight, which is always disappointing on a Saturday night, because those slow Saturday nights are few and far in between. So you come to really depend on that money. But it is what it is, and the few deliveries that I did have were really good tips, so I'm grateful for that. And tomorrow I work the bookstore for a 4-hour shift, and then I'll put in another shift delivering, and maybe we'll make up for some lost time then. But other than that, I'm just gonna make a little dinner. We're just having tortillas, which are just like tortilla pizzas, tortillas, and that's about it. We're just gonna chill, maybe watch something on Netflix or something to that effect, or who knows. But anyway, I will talk to you guys later and see you first thing in the morning for Zen of the Day. I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.